Okay guys, I've decided to do a little bit of surgery on this little. She has, especially in her legs, she's very smushy. I can feel that the glass beads move up and down, and like right now there's beads in her feet, but when I'm holding her, then her feet are empty. Her head is also very, very, very empty. I don't want to keep squeezing it and mess up her eyes. And I'll show you her body. If you haven't watched my details video on her or my changing video on her, you can see I'm still a little shy. I was going to say gun shy. I'm still a little unsure about changing the body too much because I really love how I just love the way that she carries the weight and the way that she poses, but we'll see. So if you didn't see the other video, let me just show you her body real quick. This diaper is a little small for her. Yeah, it was also, okay. Anyway, so this is like fine glass beads in a pouch, and then like almost nothing in the butt, and then polyfill on the top, and then empty in the shoulders, which is, you know, it's actually okay with me, except for the fact that I can just feel the shape of the pouch. So what I might do is just put a little bit of polyfill behind the sack. So let's see how it goes. We'll start with her head. So I have my nail clippers here. I'm just gonna see if I can get access to this. I'm not sure that these nail clippers are going to be the best. Yeah. I'm going to go get some other clippers real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I used a combo of pliers and scissors here. And I don't know how things are secured in here, so I'm going to try and, okay, she's got polyfill holding things in her head. So let's see what we've got. Oh, all the glass beads are loose in here. So I think what I'm going to do, instead of taking all of it out, is just add a little more polyfill. We lost some, but not much. I think if I add some more polyfill in there, it'll just keep her head from caving in so easily. Because I actually like the way her head is weighted, like how it falls back. It's heavy, but it's not too crazy in either direction. And it's kind of over by the ears, but she's pretty. Smushy, to finish my sentence. I know there's different opinions on how to weight the head, and that the glass beads should be in sacks and stuff, and that may be like the better way to do it. I don't really know the better way, but I know that there's different opinions, so I don't really see a point in undoing everything if it's been working out just fine, and she was just a little too smushy. Because she's vinyl, I think she'll always have a little bit of smush. I don't want to make it distort her features by overstuffing, but See how the top of her head. Gotta get it in there. Usually there's a stick that comes with the polyfill for stuffing, but well, that's her soft spot, so that's okay. It's getting there. Just put a little bit more in the neck, and we're gonna call that good. Oh yeah, her head is very heavy. Now, see what this is? This is that poly quilt stuff. See how it's flat? My concern is just being sure that the glass beads aren't loose in here, and it feels like they are not. But you see that? This is like poly quilting. It's in flat panels. And the glass beads are in a stocking. So that's good. There are some loose beads. I'm wondering, her limbs, her arms at least have stuffing. I just want to make sure that the glass beads aren't coming from the legs. Yeah, see the legs I don't think are well like stuffed at the opening. Okay, there's her sack of glass beads. I think we're gonna replace all of that. I think her arms are okay. I'm gonna leave her arms as they are, but I do want to fix these legs. Now let me just feel again. Yeah, there's some polyfill. I'm just going to take her legs. Well, I may not even need to take them off, actually. Yeah, because those openings, there are caps on there. So I'm going to pause again and just take her legs off. Okay, so I stopped filming the whole process. I don't know why, I just did. But basically what I did was I just stuffed her legs with polyfill. So I shook all the beads down to her feet and lower leg, and then just added more stuffing up here so that there's still some give to them, but they're not they're not hollow. Her arms were okay. Her head, I added just a lot of polyfill to it. She's still got some give to it, but it's not like ridiculous like it was. So if it's still an issue in the future, I can always add more, but it's certainly an improvement. I mean, she is a soft vinyl, so there's always going to be some give. And then her body, this sack of glass beads is so heavy, so I just tried to follow the placement of where it was. I took out the poly quilting and I put a thin layer of polyfill along her back, and then I centered the beads, and then I put some polyfill on either side and over the belly, and she has polyfill in her butt too. And then I put just a little bit up top here, but her chest is still mostly empty, so she's really floppy. So I'm one-handed right now, but let's see, you can see when I pick her up, she's really still quite floppy, but she's much more cuddly. She's got kind of a solid core, but we're going to see about how well I did with putting the limbs on in terms of them turning. Feels a little tight, but I think that they may loosen up a little bit with time. We'll see. And because her chest is so empty, her head doesn't turn like incredibly easy just yet. So it's definitely a two-handed job. But let's see if she's still very posable. I mean, I can still turn her. I think we're still doing pretty well. We'll see. We'll work with that. I know the polyfill will settle, and at least I have plenty of zip ties and a little experience now that I'm not going to ruin my baby forever. Yep. She's very heavy. She's very heavy. I'm going to weigh this little one. Okay, guys. All right. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye.